discussed. Okay, right?
Yes, teacher, shall I unmute? Teacher, shall I mute?
Yes, Nana, you can mute. Yes. See all of you carefully. I'll ask the doubts now from this. Which one you are watching, what you are watching, everything I'll ask now. Audible? Priya Madhavi, it is audible?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, right. Now, what is the problem you got here? You raise your hands, Rishma.
Teacher, sound ravatla teacher.
To all. Yes, Rahul, it is not coming.
Your voice is not coming, teacher.
Yes, teacher, ravatledu.
Okay, just wait, just wait.
Or it slows down to stop eventually. Towards the batsman at a certain speed.
Now,
The batsman hits the ball, resulting in a change in its direction
Teacher,
and speed. The fielder stops the ball hit by the batsman. Or it slows down. A push or a pull. Objective. Introduction to force. Have you noticed the game of cricket? The bowlers throw a ball and set the ball into motion in the direction towards the batsman at a certain speed. The batsman hits the ball, resulting in a change in its direction and speed. The fielder stops the ball hit by the batsman. or it slows down to stop eventually if it is not a boundary. At all the situations in this scenario, we may observe that either the speed of the ball is changed, that is, the ball is made to move faster or slower or stopped, or the direction of motion is changed. Have you ever wondered why does that happen? We generally say a force has been applied on the object. But what is a force? Let us say what it is. Now imagine you are at a grocery store to buy some groceries. You would perform certain actions such as opening the door, pushing a shopping cart, grabbing out the items from the rack and lifting the shopping bags. While opening the door and pushing the cart, you are pushing the respective objects. But on the contrary, while lifting the bags and grabbing out the items, you are pulling them. In general, actions like picking, opening, shutting, kicking, lifting, dragging results in a change in the state of motion of an object and can be grouped as a pull, a push, or both. In scientific terms, the push or pull on an object is called a force. So, when does the force come into play? And what can it do to the objects it is applied on? Let us learn in detail in our next sessions.
Yes, are you understood here? Any doubts in this video? You can raise your hand. I'll give you unmute option to ask your doubts. In this video. Yes, Rishma.
టీచర్ అది వాటర్ లో పడవ నడిపేటప్పుడు ఫోర్స్ తోటి వెళ్తుంది కదా టీచర్.
Yes, ma'am. So we, for example, if we are that moving, no, some people will move that with sticks, water. So when they apply force, then only it will move, or otherwise not. If you see it simply, it will not move. Okay, there also force will be.
అంటే టీచర్ కొంచెం గాలికి కూడా వెళ్తుంది కదా టీచర్.
గాలికి ఏం చేస్తుంది? డైరెక్షన్ చేంజ్ చేసుకుంటూ ఉంటుంది, మూవ్ అవుతూ ఉంటుంది. అక్కడ కూడా ఓకే, గాలి వచ్చినప్పుడు అది కూడా ఫోర్సే కదా, ఫోర్స్ తోనే వస్తుంది కదా ఎయిర్ కూడా. అంటే దానిపైన ఏదైనా ఫోర్స్ కదా మూవ్ అయ్యేది, ఫోర్స్ అప్లై అయిపోతే మూవ్ అవుతుంది. రైట్. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ రాహుల్.
టీచర్ స్విమ్మింగ్ అనేది ఏంటి టీచర్?
Swimming here, we move, no? Swimming, we move in water. So here both two objects are there. One is a water and one is our body. Okay, one is a body and one is a water. Here two objects are there. So when the two objects applying force one on another, here we apply the force on water and water applies the force on us. Then only we can move in water. Right? We want to move from one place to another place in water. We want to move the water to back. We move like this, no? We move the water to back. Right? Water will push us to forward. మనం మూవ్ అవ్వాలంటే మనం వాటర్ ని వెనక్కి నెడతాం. అంటే మనం ఫోర్స్ ని వాటర్ పైన అప్లై చేస్తాం. వాటర్ మన పైన ఫోర్స్ ని అప్లై చేస్తుంది కాబట్టి మనం మూవ్ అవుతాం. Okay, there are two objects. One is a water and one is our body. Okay, Rahul, where are you? Maybe you are in mute now. Okay, right? See, Nana, next one.
Forces are due to interaction. Objective: to learn that forces are due to an interaction. Let us find out when does a force come into play. Suppose a car broke down in the middle of the road and needs to be moved. Will it move if the people around stand still and keep staring? No. Instead, if they push the car, that is, if they applied force, the car may move easily in the direction of the applied force. Here, note that they had to push the car to make it move. Now, let us look at an example of arm wrestling. In this sport, two players grip each other's arm with their elbow bent and touching the surface. Each player tries to pin the opponent's arm onto the surface. Here, both the players apply force on each other. Will anyone win if the players do not grip their arms? No, they apply force on each other's arms by gripping it. Similarly, in the game of tug of war, people at both the sides pull the rope in order to win the game. That is, they apply force on each other through the rope, in their direction at both sides. From all these examples, we can infer that at least two objects must interact for a force to come into play. Interaction of one object with another object results in a force between two objects.
Yes, are you understood this one? Do you have any doubts on this? How the force come into play in interaction?
టీచర్ అంటే మనం కార్ నెట్టేటప్పుడు కూడా బాడీ తోటే కదా టీచర్ నెట్టేది.
Body.
అది ఫోర్స్ అంటే అది పుల్ కూడా అవుతుంది కదా టీచర్.
What?
అంటే మనం నెట్టేది బాడీ తోటే కదా టీచర్, అంటే మన బోన్స్ తో ఫోర్స్ తోటి అది పుల్ కూడా అవుతుంది కదా టీచర్.
Where it is pulling? You are
అంటే
moving in which direction? It is come towards to you or it is moving away from you?
మూవింగ్ టీచర్, మూవింగ్ అవే.
Then how it is pull?
అంటే మనం బాడీ తోటి కూడా నెడతాం కదా టీచర్.
Then we are using hands. We'll keep our hands on the car. We apply the force on that. We are moving in this direction here. We are not in this direction.
Okay, teacher.
Here in this tug of war, they are taking the thread to them side. Now that is a pull.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, right. So here interaction is nothing but one object and another object. Okay, one force is applied on the another object. Here two objects compulsory in the interaction. Then only the force will be applied here. So here the person is pushing this car. When he stands simply, the car does not move here. When he applies some force on the car, then only it will move. Otherwise not. Here in this also, in the second example also, in the third example also. Okay.
టీచర్ ఇక్కడ సెకండ్ పోస్టర్ ఉంది కదా టీచర్, అందులో వాళ్ళు హ్యాండ్స్ తోని ఇలా ఫైట్ చేస్తారు కదా. సో అప్పుడు ఇలా అన్నప్పుడు అది పుష్ కదా టీచర్.
ఎస్,
పుష్ అంటే ఇలా ఫ్రంట్ కి తోయడం కదా టీచర్. ఇలా కూడా వస్తుందా? ఇలా
పుషింగ్ మీన్స్ వాట్ నాన్న? తోయడం. అది ఏ
పుషింగ్ మీన్స్ అంటే తోయడం.
ఏ డైరెక్షన్ లో దోస్తాం అంటే ఇలానే కాదు. పుష్ అనేది నువ్వు ఎలానే చెయ్యి, పుషింగ్ అక్కడ. ఓకే, అది ఇలానే వెళ్ళాలని రూల్ ఏం లేదు అక్కడ.